Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dealing with a little bit of a new setup and new way of doing things, new, routine. Constantly a new routine. Actually, in my own trunk. Bringing this reading to y'all today. All right, we got 69. We've got the sun, and we've got 10. So we've got 69. We got Cancer, the sun, and 10. There's a completion of a cycle happening here. Something's finally completing, and that'll get us into the 11 and 12 energy for the night. What do we got? Because you got like the 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, right? Comes along with that energy of the more you have to lose. Like, a lot of people don't realize that's a big part of manifestation, right? It's like what you're scared to lose. And you can hold yourself back, be like, I don't want to get that again, because if I get that again, then I'll lose it again, type of energy, right? All right. So we got the harvest on either side of the harvest here. We've got a masculine and a feminine. I've got that there's been a joint co-creation going on, probably longer than either one of you may have realized. I got star guidance here. There's a major crossroads. I'm talking about a decision that needs to be made. Something about taking flight. All right. Who do we want to start with today? We got something to say? What do we got to say? I got a inkling that we're dealing with some people that may be in separation or no communication, or might not be saying what they want to say. So what is it that needs to be said, that wants to be said? Confidence is silence and insecurities are loud. Yeah. Well, at the end of a cycle too, especially if you're choosing to upgrade, to enter into the 5D, to move up a level in life, everybody who was on your old level does get angry with you. They get mad at you because you are proving that they could have done it too. I always say this too. It's like your success has to be more powerful than your will to succeed has to be more powerful than their expectations of your failure. They want you to fail. They want you to fail. And they're going to bring up your past, and they're going to make up stories, and they're going to make up lies, and they're going to do everything that they can to keep you from being able to move forward, to move beyond them, to evolve. You know, nobody wants to be, right? It's like, I get the energy of, it's like, yeah, I used to date that crackhead, and the crackhead's all mad. It's like, yeah, I hit that, I had that, da-da-da-da, she ain't all that, she used to do this, that, and the other fucking thing. And it's like, yeah, keywords being used to, and that person still does. You see what I'm saying? And the confidence is silent. It's like, you just got to have the power to walk with your head high. Let them say, it ain't what you call it, it's what you answer to. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. If you making moves to better yourself causes someone to threaten to walk away from you, then let that person walk away. I get that skit. What is her name? Taylor Thompson. And she's talking about arm floaties, and she's talking about antidepressants is like taking arm floaties, you know. Look it up. It's a funny ass skit. But she's like, Taylor, what if some people judge you for having arm floaties? It's like, those people didn't really care if you lived or died, so maybe screw their opinion, right? It's not what you call it. I can't make it up. It's not what you call it. It's what you answer to. Yep, there's going to be some stories, some lies, some fibs. Somebody's going to be screaming, right? I'm thirsty anyway. Bring on the rain. Patience is bitter, but that fruit is so sweet. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? All right. Let's get a story time, get earth magic, and then we'll get into this. Ooh, we got the stork. Very much the reaping what you sow energy. Queen of Cups energy as well with this. 7, 8, the infinity, right? This story is all about karma, really, right? It's like the bully gets punished. The universe has a way of balancing things out. Why? Because energy is fluid. And fluid always, right? Energy is like, right, you get the waves of energy, right? It's like a wave pool. Splash, back. And it goes back and forth. But it's always seeking to level out. The tides pull back and forth because water is like energy and it's always seeking to level out. The sun, radiance. There's something about the summer solstice. There's something about... That's what's coming out into the sun. The brighter the sun is getting, the more powerful this connection has been becoming because it's attached to the universe. Alright, so I've got somebody here, right? This person's sitting out to the side. They could be surrounded by a lot of people, but they feel all alone. Whenever I see this card, I think of that scene in Titanic where Rose is like, she suddenly saw her whole life being planned out before her, and she was standing in a crowded room drowning and screaming at the top of her lungs, but no one could hear her. That's the alone in the world card. Somebody feels alone in the world, like nobody understands them. You could be alone for the first time in a long time, or you could just suddenly feel alone. I get that awakening energy, like where you're awake and you're like so aware of the cycles and the patterns because you've been studying to look these patterns up, and now you notice these patterns, and it's like it's mind-blowing that nobody else can see these patterns, right? I got Black Flower Fragrance and Queen of My World. Yeah, this is a separate energy that I'm picking up here. And this is the toxic energy of what? I don't care. And I picked this up the other day too. It's like I got the Queen of Narnia energy, right? I don't care that my kingdom is crappy. I don't care that my kingdom is full of ice. I don't care. They don't care. And Black Flower Fragrance, they don't care what you think of them. That's that rancid ass energy of, yeah, I don't care that I'm toxic. It's okay. Like, I hate to say it, but it's like the OF shit and, you know, being a hoe on the internet and all that other things. And it's like, yeah, I'll get my bag. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm so fucking wonderful. I'm queen of my fucking world. I'm in control. Meanwhile, it's like, yeah, but we can all see the tracks in your arm. We can all see that you're practically starving because you do drugs because you forget how to eat, but you don't care. And you'll start rumors, and you don't care that it makes people talk about you too. They don't care. It's just a gnarly energy. It's like what they will say and do and use whatever is at their disposal to be queen of this crappy little world and to try to keep others from escaping it. And they damn sure don't want the person who is aware of this, the person who sees these cycles, they don't want them to, they don't want them to win, honestly. They just don't want you to win. They want you to fail. They want you to fall into the same pitfalls and holes that they did, right? And it's like, well, you don't understand. Like picking up that song. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to help him is to sleep with the man for a little bit of money? No. Some women never take that route. It never even crosses our fucking minds to sell our bodies or to act like a hoe in order to make a fucking buck. What? We'll go to a food bank. We'll go to a church and ask for help. We'll go, you know what I'm saying? We'll go and find food. We'll go and find food. Do you see what I'm saying? When we see a need that needs to be filled, we go and find what is needed for the need. The reason those bitches did what they did is because they wanted money. They wanted money so that they could buy wants, not needs, so that they could buy drugs, booze, bullshit like that. All right? Not so that they could buy fucking food for their kid. That's not what they were doing. You're not a good mom. You're fucking strung out. And then, you know what I'm saying? And you can sit there and scream and yell all you want. It's like, it's okay. Okay, I'm over here with my arm floaty antidepressants just watching you like, wow, well, at least I'm not a fucking meth head or a pill popper screaming and yelling, getting wasted and fucking starting fucking drama. Just saying. Someone's definitely a little defensive about an energy that could be popping off at the mouth here, right? I get that they're making moves to get out of this, though. This person has recognized the game. I'm getting game, recognized game type of energy. And there's a victory and a 10 of Pentacles coming, right? I've also been picking up the energy of people trying to sabotage others, and it's in a matter of sitting back and allowing that person to destroy themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I get like the energy of like somebody calling somebody else back into court and then it biting them in the ass in the end because they're going to run their mouth too much. They're going to make themselves look stupid. And it's like, just let these people let themselves make them look stupid. That's it. It's all you can do. Got this 8 of Swords. There's definitely a very protective energy. Somebody's protecting something. They got something in a vault. And it does interfere. It does cause, what is the word I'm looking for? That defensive energy can be used against you, and it can be used to pull on your strings, right? To manipulate you. But this person, I feel like whatever it is they got locked in this vault is more important. What have they got locked in this vault? Their dark heart, right? This person, I get this King of Swords, sees an earth angel, right? It's like this person's genuinely an angel. And yeah, every rose has its thorns, but that's what makes them love you more. With that King of Cups there. There's definitely, you're bringing in a very transformative energy to this person. You got a hold on their heartstrings. They think that you're fallen from heaven. 4 of Swords. There's just this deep, deep truth here. There's an energy of reaping what one sows, right? And what that is with this deck anyway, I get that they're addicted to your love energy. They're just addicted to that loving energy. They're addicted. Like this, I get the energy of somebody outside watching this person that's alone in the world dealing with these energies. All right, we're going to wrap this up because it's getting hot. Single thing to lose. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. Got a life that most would love to have. But sometimes I still wake up fighting mad. This road might tread it down my lead. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. To ruin the restlessness, the heart of stone I sometimes get. And things I've done for foolish pride. For me that's never satisfied. The face that's in the mirror when I don't like what I see. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. Yeah. To come in from being out of the cold, this person has to learn how to walk beyond the gossip and the energy, right? They have to learn how to escape how those things are affecting them, to rise above it. It's a rite of passage. It's part of the awakening experience, you know? There's 3 of Swords situations here, right? There's 3 of Swords situations that cause a lot of sorrow, right? The universe is getting ready to be torn on its head. Torn on its head. Tore open, right? Oh, I get the energy of like, when these energies come together, it like tears a rift in the universe. I get timeline jumpers, jumping timelines, switching timelines, right? That's what I was saying before people got into like the earth is split from 4D to 5D and that's the 4D earth and this is the 5D earth and da-da-da-da. I always called it timeline jumping, right? It's like you could stay on that toxic timeline that's been repeating over and over and over again, or you could jump to another timeline. It depends on the decisions that you make, right? Someone's wish fulfillment is this Princess of Cups. It could be something a lot to do with splashing around in the water, right? There's a lot of emotion in these cards. It's a lot to do with the moon too. I get that they love you and no matter what phase you're in. Get that arm floaty shit again, right? There she is running around under the full moon, splashing and acting a little crazy. But then with the waning moon, she's like helping a turtle and bringing in all these energies. You got the dolphin bringing her a flower. It's like her energy just attracts in these things. This Hierophant has been sitting back. They've been meditating. They've been centering themselves, grounding, figuring things out. There's definitely a stubborn Taurus energy here. Someone has been learning about their cycles here that cause their failures. There are no strings on me. Oh my God, Pinocchio is a real boy. I don't know where I'm getting that from. But with this, I'm getting like, there are no strings on me. And it's like, Pinocchio, you're finally a real boy. There's a lot of change happening, right? It has to do a lot with somebody standing up for their valor, right? I get this fiery energy, you standing your ground, you're being strong. This is a very intense soul connection. There could be a lot going on with the full moon here. Let's go ahead and get our moon card, and then I'm going to get out because it's getting a little toasty. A little toasty. They said up here, they're like, oh, it's so much cooler than it is in South Carolina, and everybody's been losing their minds because it has been hot. And they are not used to all this humidity. Universe, what moon card do we need on this beautiful sun's day? Moon dust. 40. Joy, surprise, and wonder. This is a lovely card, and it comes to inform you that a sprinkling of gold dust is about to be distributed in your life. What does this mean exactly? Well, it means that magic has been activated and wonderful things are about to open up and to happen for you and your loved ones. This card represents a sudden, unexpected turn of events that leads you to a place of great joy and happiness. It might indicate a happy coincidence, a lucky windfall. It's a nice card for those who are feeling a little jaded and need a bit of a pick-me-up. It will reignite your sense of wonder and awe at this magical world we live in. While it is not an energy that sticks around for long, you will know when it is playing out in your life because experiences will simply blow you away. Enjoy it for what it is and take the chance to make some lasting memories. I just said that. I get like the rift, like this energy when it's combined in a certain way creates rifts in the universe that causes this stardust to fall through, right? But it phases, and it's an energy of seizing the power while it's at its highest moment and enjoying it while you've got it. But don't be too attached to it because it's a waxing, waning type of energy. All right? It can't be doing it all the time. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.